Hello, everyone, and welcome to BT Talks episode 24. Today we have my friend and entrepreneur, yacht broker, Achilleas Grammatikopoulos, who will be joining us live from Greece. I'm actually right now in Miami, and I'm very much looking forward to this conversation. We are going to discuss about all things yachts, Mediterranean, Greece, and also Miami. Here he is. Hold on 1 second. Hello,
Perfect.
hello.
Hello. How are you? Beautiful
I'm doing
Miami.
well, and yourself?
I'm really well. Just came back home, getting ready for a trip last minute for tomorrow to go to
Great,
France, and everything is well. Yep.
great. So thank you so much for being a guest on my show. So I always start my BT talks, by introducing who you are, because a lot of people may not know who you are and what you're doing. I think you have a very interesting background and journey. We actually
Thank you.
connected through Instagram through our common friend Alvaro, who's also a great guy.
He's
Alvaro
amazing.
from
He's amazing.
Super Luxury Group. So let's start. So tell us a little bit about you and how you got started into the yachting industry and in Greece.
So I live in Greece. I live in Athens, and I spend most of my summers in the Greek islands, especially in Mykonos. And throughout the last, let's say, 20 years, since I was a teenager, I started watching the yachts and admiring them, their shape, their beauty, exterior, interior. And I had some like yachting vacation also with friends and family when I was younger. So the last 4 or 5 years, I started taking photos of the yachts and uploading them on Instagram. And I opened an Instagram account, like a community, as I say. It's called Yachts in Greece.
Yeah,
And in 2000, I think it was 2015, 15 or 16.
yeah.
And I started uploading the yachts that I was watching in front of me in the summer. So people liked it. I also had some info about the boats, names, models, when I built, cabins, etc., etc. And people started asking me about charters. They want to rent some yacht, do some daily cruises around Mykonos, go to other islands. And I started having a hit on this, and I started loving it, actually. And then I said I want to move to the next level. So I went and became a broker in the Parsifal yachting team. Actually, it's like a family. So I'm doing charters and sales, bigger yachts, like from 30, 35 meters and
Yeah.
above in the charter market. We're a MIBA member, so it's like we're a Mediterranean Yacht Brokers Association. So we have all
Yes.
the credentials, so
So
clients can
yeah.
trust
So
us.
what is the? I'm just going to cut you for a second. So what is the process to becoming a yacht broker? I know as for myself as being a real estate agent advisor, we have a whole process of getting a real estate license, and in every state in the U.S. it's different. But we have a license, and we have to study. We have a test after that. There's actually a school and state exam. So what is the process to become a yacht broker?
So there is no actual, exams or license. Only you need to have something. Uh, of course, you need to love the business. You need to love what you do. You have to
Of
have a
course.
lot of patience. A lot of patience. Yeah,
I think people were. I was considering that at some point, but in real estate you do have to have a lot of patience. But I think in selling yachts you have to have even more patience.
Yeah,
uh,
because in a house you can find a specific house and that's it. In a yacht, you can have the same model, 1 year older, 1 year younger, better condition, worse condition, but cheaper. So you have to put everything into scale and to see which yacht you want to buy, as a buyer. And you have to guide your buyers. You have to see their needs because in the house, I think it's more clear. Well, I want a 4 bedroom apartment. I want a house with a pool. I
of
want a house
course,
with a yard.
there's
With
more
a yacht,
specifics in buying a yacht.
exactly. With a yacht, you start wanting an open yacht, and then from the open yacht, you go to the fly bridge, or then you just go to the open yacht again. So, you know, so to become a yacht broker, you need to be ethical. First of all, you need to be ethical
That is for
with the
sure.
clients, with the buyers, with the sellers, and you need to have a lot of patience. You need to have good negotiation skills, work all around the clock, of course. And there is no license, as I told you. And you need to know about the boats. You need to know the models. You need to understand basics of some, to understand if it's good or not.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it. more or less.
So tell us a little bit about, the Yachts and Sail charter company you're working with and that you founded.
No,
No, you're working with, right?
I'm working. The yacht, the company is 30 years old actually.
Yeah.
So
you're working with Parsifal. Yeah.
Exactly, Parsifal Yachting. So we're a very niche boutique firm operating in Greece, but actually all around the world, because we have a central agency around 25 yachts. The smaller is 20 meters, the bigger is a beautiful Larsen 60 meters yacht. So we have this yacht as central agency, meaning that we advertise the boats all over the world. So clients and brokers from other firms around the world, they come to us, and we are sure that the yachts are in the best condition with the owners. We check the crew, we check everything, like the chefs, the food, everything, the linen. So the clients can have the best experience they can have when they charter and spend so much money on the boat. We help them also with their routes, where they want to go, the GNC, Ionian Sea.
Do you charter more, or do you sell more yachts? How is it?
The volume of charter is bigger because it's easier.
It's easier.
Yeah, it's easier. But not easier, but you can charter a boat with like 10K for a week, 20K. You cannot sell a yacht. There's no yacht that costs 20K. Maybe if it's like sunk under the ocean, but no. So it's, we have a big volume of charters, and also we have a very good volume of sales. And we work with brokers all around the world also to, we have clients, Greek clients. I have a Greek client now. I'm going to France to see a boat for him, So it goes like this.
Are you working mainly in Greece and the Greece islands, or all over the Mediterranean and in Europe, or have you worked with clients even say in the US?
Of course. So the clients for charter are not Greeks. Most of them are people that they won't come for vacation. Foreign, exactly. So I work a lot with US clients, and I really like them. They're so cool and chilled and laid back.
It's very different than, not that they're bad, but it's a different way of doing things with, European and US.
I like them. They know what they want. They're straightforward. They can listen to your advice. They're like funny, very hard.
But they know what they want in general.
Yeah, exactly. Very hardworking people.
Yeah.
And but for the buyers, most of our buyers are Greeks. Although we might sell a boat that's not in Greece, we have the core business of the buyers are Greeks.
Okay. And what type of boats do they usually buy? Are they looking for smaller boats, bigger boats? Is it like mega yachts or
everything? Listen, to sell a mega yacht, you have it's like the car industry. To sell a nice like BMW 3 Series, you can sell like 10,000 of them every year. Let's just say a number. To sell a Ferrari, you sell like 500 every year. So the bigger, the more expensive the yacht, the less people can afford.
Exactly.
But usually the booming market in Greece is from 20 to 30 meters, like from 18 to like 35. That's it. Like most of the sales that's happening.
So you also for this you're the founder and creator of Yachts in Greece. I think it's very interesting because from what we discussed and what I've seen and everything, it's a community you built, and I think community is very important in any industry. So tell us a bit about Yachts in Greece, and everybody who's tuning in, make sure to follow Yachts in Greece if you love all things yachts and travel. There's a lot of great information, and if you're traveling to Greece and you want to charter a yacht or want to have some advice on any place in Greece, that's definitely the spot to go. So tell us about this community that you built.
So the community, I built it, as I told you, by start shooting boats and, putting them out there on the internet so people can see. And I started also combining boats with locations. Like this is a nice beach in Mykonos. This is an amazing isolated beach in Paros, in Antiparos, all these complex islands that you can see in the Cyclades or the Ionian region.
Yeah.
And I'm getting, people text me and ask me, I want to go there. What should I do? Even if they don't rent a boat, I give them advice. You should go to this island, this period, because it's busy if you want to party. If you don't want to party, go to this island.
Yeah.
And, it's not so busy. So you can do with your girlfriend, with your family. Depends what you want to do. So it's like a little bit of advice giving community. Sometimes I advertise some boats, from some friends. Of course, I promote my company that I'm working with, Parsifal. But
it gives them the some advice on where to go, which yachts are the best to charter, all these different information that we would look for when we're traveling to Greece and
exactly. And also it's like it's a personal view of yachts, because I don't just like take pictures from let's say from the internet and copy paste, a very nice photo shooting from a great photographer that he did a very nice shooting. I do my own pictures, or from friends. I have a lot of friends who are brokers and friends that I have a captain friend. He's traveling, he has like a charter and he sees a very nice boat. He just texts me, sends me a direct message and says, "Oh, I found this boat, like it's amazing, like take it." So I upload the photo, and of course I credit him. And also it's like, I like this community. I like people because they love yachting. So it connects all of us who have like
that. I think that's what's great in the yachting community. I mean, it's a very, I guess I can say select, an elite community, but it's people that are very passionate about boating and yachting wherever it is in the world. I mean, I'm very lucky to be living and working in Miami, which is the other, I think, capital of boating and yachting.
Miami is amazing. So let's say the three capitals of yachting is the south of France, Miami, of course, and Greece.
Obviously. Yeah, no, for sure. The three capitals, obviously there's a lot of great places for yachting, but it's for sure the Mediterranean, we can say.
The whole region.
The whole region,
Italy.
Which is...
we have not to exclude Italy. Italy has amazing shipyards, amazing boats, amazing designers, a legacy in yachting, and of course, amazing destinations to go.
Yeah, for sure. I think the Mediterranean, obviously, here, I mean, a lot of people like to call it the American French Riviera, but it's true, whether you go, from Miami Beach to Key Biscayne to Fort Lauderdale to Palm Beach, I mean, you see some incredible, boats, and it's actually part of the lifestyle here in Miami. I mean, you can have a small boat or you can have a bigger, yacht. But people, on the way, that's I think one of the reasons people spend time in Miami or even move to Miami is the ability to, most of the year go boating. There's a lot of opportunities, and you don't need to own a boat. You can own a boat if you have the means to do so. But there's a lot of companies that offer, ways to charter a boat. And I think it's an incredible experience, and boats and yachts are just so beautiful and I think inspiring.
And Miami has the same, let's say, thing that you can find in Greece. You can finish like 6 o'clock in the afternoon, leave the office, take a little read, take a little boat, take your friends, a central console, go to the Keys, go do some fishing, and 9 o'clock be back and be ready for dinner.
But it's true. I see also, in Miami and in all the major U.S. cities, people from New York, Chicago, LA, they're most of the year here, but the other part of the year, let's say from, June to September, October.
It's very humid.
If not in COVID time, they spend a lot of time in Europe. And Europe includes, Ibiza and Greece, Mykonos, all these great areas. So anybody who's listening, if you're planning to travel to Greece this summer, you should, and you should connect with Achilleas. So can you put in the comments just your handles, so that way, I mean, I'll put it when I post the video, but that way people can connect with you as well.
So the Yachts in Greece account, for example,
whatever's easier to connect with you.
Of course. I'm writing it right now.
Yeah, sure. And so I'm going to ask you a few questions to continue this conversation. So for people who were planning or wanting to go to Greece who have never been to Greece, is there any area that you recommend them to go? And what is the best islands, I guess, or area to be on a yacht or to boat?
So that's a huge conversation.
There's many areas.
Yeah. So we have like the mainland, and we have the Aegean Sea, it's on the east side, and the Ionian Sea on the west side. So we have the complex of Cyclades Island. We have, for the first timer, let's say, let's start from the first timer. He should land in Athens and spend a few days here, like 2-3 days, to see Acropolis and all the nice historic part of the center, the ancient city, as we say. And then you can go on the beach side, because Athens has a very nice Greek Riviera that it starts from the Phaleron area and goes all the way down to Sunio Peninsula and the Temple of Poseidon. It's beautiful, it's west-oriented, and you have an amazing amazing sea there. You can go for swimming. It's super nice. And all the marinas are located in this west side. So you charter a boat, you leave from one of these marinas, and you head down, depending on the winds, to the Aegean Sea. If you go, I love Cyclades. I love all the like mainstream islands like Mykonos, Santorini, Paros. These should be your first islands if you haven't been. Depending if you want to party or not, you go like June, it's more chill. July, August is more busy. And also there are like islands like Kufonisia, Naxos, that they have beautiful virgin beaches that you can go to these like waters only. You can approach them by boat. You cannot go by car because they're like isolated.
Yeah.
And if you want, you can go to the Ionian Sea. It's almost never windy there. It's green islands in the Ionian Sea, like Kerkyra, Kefalonia, it's Corfu, and Lefkada. They're like a paradise, total paradise.
Well,
but you have a lot.
When I'm traveling to Greece, I'm gonna reach out to you, and we're gonna organize a nice little.
Of course. I'm gonna show you a lot of nice places. You're gonna become a regular.
Why not? You know, Greece is not a bad place to spend some time.
No.
And to come to yachts, you know, there's so many. There's so many great brands. There's so many beautiful yachts from all sizes. You know, after being in the industry for quite a while, and this is, you know, your business, your passion, you deal with it every day. What is your favorite brand of yachts and why? And how do these brands, you know, stand out? Because right now there's so much innovation, technology, design, and there's some, you know, brands that have boats that are quite similar with a few differences, but there's some that really stand out, you know, and there's some that also keep their authenticity and that will stand out forever, such as, you know, Riva, which is one of our favorite brands. But what are the one or two top brands in yachting and why?
So in my opinion, to buy a boat, you have to see the usability. For me, I love some lines that are very clear, and I like the legacy of some brands. Like Riva has a great legacy, and you can have a Riva like for 40 to 60 feet, and it will be an everlasting design. And if you see them, they're not super modern, as you can see some other brands, but their design is never looks old. So I'll definitely, on the open sector, I would choose a Riva 68 Ego, for example. It's one of my favorite boats. That has like 3 double cabins. It's perfect for like friends. It's not so expensive to maintain. But if I go bigger, I would go with Benetti. If I go above 50 meter, 60, 70, I would go with, I love the brand. Okay, I love the Dutch shipyards and the German shipyards. I mean, the super high ultra yachts like Lursen and Fedship are like in another dimension. But these yachts are like targeting a market above 80 meters, I would say right now. So for the 45 to 60 meter region, I would get a Benetti. It has a lot of space, many decks. So I would go Italian, actually.
For sure. No, I would all the way. I mean, it's whether it's yachts or cars or motorcycles, it's such an impeccable design. Even interior designs. I mean, it's there's so many brands I can tell you about that are just fantastic. And actually, I have another and last question, I think, which is, it just came up to me actually, because as you can see, all the industries today are changing a lot, you know, thanks to innovation, technology, different ways to market, social media, all these things. So the real estate industry, which is my industry, is evolving tremendously, and we have to adapt. Is the yachting industry evolving, you know, like the real estate? Because we're in a people business. So obviously it's our network. You know, we have to find clients. We get clients through referrals, but we also have to find clients through many ways, whether it's through the internet or events, or, you know, there's so many ways. In the yachting industry, how does it work, you know, to build up your business, get new clients? You know, is the yachting industry, generally speaking, whether it's in Greece, Europe, or the world, innovating? You know, are you guys using any apps? And what is the way you guys are building up a business in the yachting industry?
So first of all, there is a question, if you see that someone is asking how, like, why someone would get a big yacht, and I would like to answer very, very fast.
Yeah, that's the point.
Because so answering your question, Mano, is because some people want to have a lot of space. If they can afford it, they want to have like 5, 6 cabins, many decks, so you can have their family, their friends. It's like a big villa. Like, it's like asking someone why you get a like 600 square meter house and not a 300. Or why you get a car with 600 brake horsepower.
There's something that's quite interesting. You know, with this whole pandemic, in Miami, there's a phenomenon of people actually buying properties where they will likely not be, they want waterfront properties. They will likely not spend that much time in Miami during the year. The sole reason they want waterfront properties, do you know why they're buying these properties?
Because they want to have a yacht. Yeah,
to park their yacht.
I've seen it. Yeah,
and they're buying the property only to park their yacht. And the reason is, now with this whole, again, COVID pandemic, the marinas, it's complicated. There's like different rules. And they're like, why not? I'll get a place to stay whenever I come. And, I can park my yacht, which is...
Yeah, I jump on my yacht and then I go down to the islands, of course.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the reason, because they can afford it, because they want it, because some of these people, they want to charter it also. Like, they're making money from the boat, So, like, if you go to the 5 or 6 cabin sector, you're aiming for a niche market with more profit. But to answer your other question about how yachting is adapting to the new era, let's say, first of all, we have the yacht building business, let's say, and the brokerage business. The yacht building business, they are trying to make more efficient yachts to consume less petrol. They have now hybrid yachts with like electro motors inside. That's like consuming much less.
I think there's a yacht that I like a lot, which Rafael Nadal just bought. It's a Sunreef. Is that correct? Or no?
Sunseeker, maybe?
Sunseeker.
Yeah, Sunseeker. Yeah.
And that is, I believe, energy efficient, if I'm correct.
There are it depends with the engine that you're going to combine. Sunseeker, one of the biggest yacht builders. They're British. They're amazing.
Wow, I mean, I saw the one he just bought. It's simple, but it's so beautiful.
Yeah. So about the broker side, back in the day, the broker could go to the marina, see a yacht, travel, take some photos. Now we're using the latest technology. We do 3D photos, so we can send the whole 3D walkthrough to the client. So the client can be at his living room and just walk around the boat. Then we can do Zoom calls, especially now with COVID.
So it's quite similar to what I'm doing here and all the many different, real estate brokers. We have virtual tours. We talk with clients via Zoom, via FaceTime.
Exactly.
And there's innovation on the way homes are built, homes and condos. And it's the same thing. Yachts, there's innovation on the way they're built.
They try to be energy efficient, and try not to pollute also.
Of course, yeah. Well, that's great. Well, Achilleas, thank you so much for being.
Thank you so much
being
for
a wonderful
having me.
guest.
Thank you so much for having me.
You have to come to Miami whenever you can travel here.
I hope so. I was there December 2019 before everything started. Art Basel period. It was a dream. I love the city.
They canceled Art Basel this year, which is a shame because usually we have so many people coming down here.
I know.
It's a fun time, but it is what it is. But anyways, we are waiting for you in Miami.
And I'm waiting for you in Greece.
And I'm definitely going to come in Greece for sure.
Stay safe.
Thank you so much. Anybody who tuned in, thank you so much for being part of the live.
Thank you, guys.
Feel
Stay
free
safe, all of
to
you.
connect with Achilleas. I'll put, once I post the video, I'll put all the contact information. But as you can see, he's a wonderful guy. And when you're traveling to Greece, make sure to connect with him, and you can ask him any sorts of advice on places to go, and if you need to charter a boat or any other.
Yeah, in general, whatever you need from Greece, you can just shoot me. You see a very nice boat, DM me. I'm gonna upload it. And of course,
I think I haven't done it yet, but I think boating around the Greek islands is on the bucket list of a lot of people. It's a very unique experience.
I think,
it's a very unique experience.
I know.
Achilleas is your man. So thank you so much. I really enjoyed this conversation. Thanks.
Have a great day in Miami. Thank you so much.
Have a great evening and week, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ciao. Bye.